What's going on, Matrix? It's White Dragon coming to you with another video. Today we're going to be doing trade rules and trade information. So instead of just doing the graphics like we usually do, we're going to go ahead and try to get some videos out, breaking everything down, explaining it. We get a lot of questions: who's on the trade committee, how do trades work. I'm going to break all that down, explain it. We'll have a different video for each different type of rules and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it and move into today's video. So first and foremost, who are the trade committee members? Alright, so the primary members, you're going to have Paper Trail 91, he's going to be the trade committee commissioner. You've got Reluno and then Bizzleby 1992. The alternates, you're going to have PB the God, White Dragon, myself, and Kendall, that's Mr. Martin. So a lot of people ask, can the trade committee members vote on their own trades? And the answer to that is no. The main reason that we have alternates is because trade committee members can't vote on their own trades. That wouldn't be any fair, so we already have a system in place for that. Let's move on to the rules for trade committee members. Alright, if you're on the trade committee, you have 24 hours to give a decision on a trade. If you don't get back to the people involved in the trade in 24 hours, the trade's going to be approved by default. Trades require simple majority, so there's 3 people on the trade committee. You have to get at least 2 votes to get it approved. Trade committee members must base decisions on team needs and current market value. Obviously, if you have a team that doesn't have a quarterback, we're going to value that higher, so on and so forth. Decisions must be unbiased and fair. If you're a trade committee member, you can't veto a trade just because you're playing that guy next week or because he's a good user. It's got to be fair, equal return on value for both parties. Failure to remain unbiased and fulfill your responsibilities may result in you being removed from the league if you're on the trade committee. Alright? Trade committee members are responsible for communicating with league members and the commissioners on a routine basis. Commissioners are always going to be in the trade committee chat just to make sure they're following the rules, and trade committee members must spend a minimum of 1 full season on the trade committee or they're going to be removed from the league because you got that 1 extra ball in the draft lottery. Alright? And it's the responsibility of people on the trade committee to take those trades from the direct messages and post it in the trade committee chat so it can be voted on. Let's move on to the trade rules. So the most important thing is that all trades must be approved by the trade committee before being sent in-game. A lot of people want to go send out a whole bunch of trades and click on it and you mess the league up, and now we've got to reverse all these trades and everything. Make sure you get your trade approved by the trade committee before you even send it in the game. Alright? Trade committee has 24 hours to vote on the trade, as we spoke about earlier. It's the responsibility of each user to know your salary cap situation and the cap penalties involved in any trade. We usually wipe away cap penalties after the first season, but after that, you got to know what you're doing when you trade. You got to pay attention to these salaries, guys. Once a trade is approved by the trade committee, there's no backing out of the trade. Alright, so once that trade is sent through, we're going to force it if it gets approved. Users have to send a screenshot of agreed trades directly to a trade committee member. Violating any trade rules may result in you having your trade rights taken away or moved from the league. Trade committee members are going to have a little T in front of their name in the group chat, and trades can't be overly complex. So you guys can't put in there, hey, I'm trading away my next 8 years, 7th round draft picks, a washing machine, and some chick down the street. Alright, it's got to be pretty simple. Make it easy for the trade committee to understand it to get your trade approved as quick as possible. That's it for today's video. If you missed something, go back through, pause it, ask questions. Thank you guys. Look forward to having you in the league.